Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be covering the health and shield values of most of the enemies and bosses inside of Borderlands 3. Now, this is done on Mayhem 4. True Vault Hunter mode or normal mode do not matter, since both of them actually have the same health values. Believe it or not, there's actually no difference between the two. So we're going to start off with simple stuff, like the basic enemies, and then we're going to move up to bosses, and then we're going to move up to Wotan at the last second. Gonna be comparing both True Takedown and the other and the normal one. So let's start with a basic Skag pup. The basic Skag has 74,229 health. The adult version has 161,868. Moving on to Hammerlock Hunt targets. Starting with Shrek. I'm only going to be covering Shrek because most of them have similar values, 1 to 2 million. Shrek has 1,781,497 health. Moving on to one of the anointed enemies, which is an anointed tank. He has 2,375,329 health. Moving on to a badass tank, which is level 52. He has 735,307 health, 576,711 shield, 288,355 armor. Oh man, these numbers are getting hard to pronounce. Yeah, that's it. Moving on to a badass psycho. He has 890,748 health. And that's basically it for basic enemies. That should give you an idea of basic enemies and the badass side, because obviously this is Mayhem 4 on level 53. Starting with bosses now. Starting off with Shiv, the first boss that you fight. He has less health than a badass psycho at 809,343. Moving on to Mouthpiece. He has 2,450,629 health. Gigamind has 2,969,161 health and 873,282 shields. Moving on to Trant. I love saying that. Captain Trant has 1,781,497 health, which is actually matches the track health. Believe it or not, they both have the same health value. This is the interesting part. He's mostly shields. He's almost 1 to 4 ratio, or 4 to 1 rather. His shields is 4,191,758 shields, which is probably the most in the game, honestly. Katagawa's ball is interesting because he has 3 layers. His armor is 2,619,848. His shields, the second one has 1,746,565 shields. His last shield has 873,282 shields. Moving on to Katagawa Jr. Now, this guy is actually a little bit special because you actually deal a set amount of damage to him, so his health actually doesn't matter, but his health is 8,168,764, but you do a certain amount of damage to him. Like, he's like a mini Dexy, kind of. Moving on to one of the vault bosses, which is Rampager. He has 14,845,810 health. Moving on to Aurelia, she has 4,156,826 health and 1 million shields. You can round that up. I don't think I need to say the 47,000. Now moving on to everyone's favorite boss. Now, surprisingly, this guy actually has the most health in the game, besides True Takedown Wotan. He has 23,753,294 health. Now, up until this point, since I recorded Grave Ward, every single boss has been a downward trend. I don't know why Grave Ward has so much health, but he doesn't have any phases. So you can deal most of that as, you know. And he has extra crit spots, so. Moving on to Agonizer, he has about 14 million health, or armor rather. His core is, it takes like 100,000 more crits, so it kind of doesn't matter. Trant, General Trant has the same health that his brother has, except he resists shock, I think, on his shield, so he just has more resistance, but he has the same exact shield and value, or shield and health. Troy has 13,361,229 health. Tyrene has probably the third most health in the game with 22,268,714. Alright, now we're done with most of that. Time for the fun stuff. Time for the takedown. Now, I'm going to be mentioning both values. Starting with, you know, the basic Ratch and then Wotan. I'm going to be mentioning the normal and the takedown value at the same time. So a normal Ratch is 296,916. A true takedown Ratch is 564,114. Big difference there. Basic Trooper is 245,000. And the true takedown is 349,000. A badass heavyweight Stormchucker has 1.7 million in true or the normal takedown, and in true takedown he has 3.3 million. A badass Ratch has 2.3 million too. That's just in the true takedown. I didn't record the health in the normal one. Valkyries, all of them have the same health value. In normal mode, or normal takedown, they have 3.4, or rather 3.5 million health and 2.6 shields, or 2.6 million shields. All of them have the same values. In true takedown mode, they have the most shields in the game, funny enough. They have 7.3 million health, and they have 5.5 million shields. Alright, time for Wotan. Everyone's been waiting for that, probably. Wotan's main armor, or his main health bar, has 17,465,658. In true takedown, he has 36 million health, 677,880. His secondary shield is 1.2 million. 2.5 million in true takedown mode. His third shield has 873,000 and 1.8 million in true takedown. His upper half has 3.4 million, which is actually equivalent to the Valkyrie health, funny enough. In true takedown, it's 7.3. His brain is 87,000, and it's basically doubled in the true takedown. So I hope you found this video helpful. This was found using console commands, and I spent a lot of time actually going through every single boss in the game and gathering these values. So a like would be appreciated. Credit goes to From Dark Hell for finding the console command in order to obtain these values, and hopefully once Mayhem 2.0 comes out, I will also be doing another one on Mayhem 10 or whatever the new level cap is. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.